Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I know this is something new you've never seen on the channel before, but today I'm excited to bring you an amazing content since we are in the pink month or pink October. As we all know, October is dedicated as the month for breast cancer awareness, and today I'm super excited because I have here Madam Yolanda, who is a superhero, a real life superhero, guys. So I would ask her to introduce herself to us and then we'll take it from there. Madam Yolanda, welcome to our channel.
Thank you, Mawuena.
Can you please tell us about yourself?
Right, my name is Yolanda Castagna, and I came to Ghana in 1995 with a 3-year-old son, a 6-month-old daughter, and with my husband. Of course, I was following my husband who had a contract here. And we like Ghana a little bit. In fact, after 26 years, we are still here, and a lot of things have changed during these years in Ghana and also in my family. And now in Ghana, I became a grandmother.
Okay. So, since you said you've been in Ghana for so long, I would ask, what's your favorite Ghanaian food?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I like quite a few things, but definitely fufu. Granite soup is my favorite one.
Wow, I think maybe we should bring her up on the channel to prepare fufu for us, or probably we prepare it and then she try it and give us her feedback. What do you think, guys? Comment in the comment section down below. Also, Madam Yolanda, thank you so much for accepting to do this with us today, even though it was such a short notice. Madam Yolanda is the Managing Director for Aka Kappa. Aka, which is
pronounced letter H, okay. Aka.
And then Kappa, which is the Italian word for her grandson's name, Karim. So it's a combination of housing and a grandson's name. That's Aka Kappa. If you haven't heard of them, they are into real estate, guys. So if you want a lovely or beautiful home like you see in this background, then you need to definitely talk to them. Okay, Madam Yolanda, you're welcome. Today we are here on a mission to talk about breast cancer and diet. Breast cancer is a disease in which cells of the breast grow out of control. It is the lead cancer killer in women. Research has proven that 1 out of 8 women stand a chance of being diagnosed of breast cancer in their lifetime. I'd like to find out how you got to know you had breast cancer.
Well, I've always been checking myself regularly, and in 2014, I felt that I had a little lump here.
Symptoms of breast cancer includes lump in the breast, dimpling or the breast mimicking an uneven skin of an orange, redness or flaky nipples, nipple discharge, pain in the breast, abnormal change in size or shape of the breast.
I went to check it and they said, no, it's just a cyst, so I shouldn't worry. I went to check it again after a few months, and again they said, no, it's just a cyst. And then in July it was paining me. So, sorry, in May it started paining me. So in July when I went back to Italy, I had the bad news that it was a malignant breast cancer.
But how was the journey like for you? I'm sure it's such a big blow to be diagnosed of breast cancer. How did you accept it? How was the whole journey for you?
Well, I think it's probably very similar to most of us who have this experience, that when you realize and you start suspecting, you try in a way or in the other to believe at the back of your mind that it's not happening to you, it's not true, you want to be too pessimistic. While now I would say, every time I have a doubt, I want to clear my doubts as soon as possible, go and have it checked immediately. And that one is, how can I say, I always felt guilty, and I still do, because I didn't immediately go and have it checked in Italy. Here I did, but the diagnosis was wrong.
The cause of breast cancer is unknown, but some risk factors includes age. It is said that most women above the age of 50 stand a risk of getting breast cancer, but the narrative is changing now as many young people are being diagnosed of breast cancer. Gender: women are mostly at risk than men. Genetics or family history of breast cancer, obesity, excessive alcohol intake, excessive smoking, reproductive history such as early menarche and late menopause. Early menarche here means early menstruation.
So I regret not having, traveled straight to Italy, but maybe again, they might have made the same mistake there as well. So,
Okay, so how has your survival journey been like?
well, you go through different stages, and of course, also your perception during these stages changes.
Yeah.
Your hope and believing that you will make it depends on at which stage of the journey you are. Let's say now 7 years have gone by, and during these 7 years I changed, not drastically, but of course I am more careful with my diet. The diet was definitely not the reason for my cancer. My cancer was related to hormones. Okay, so it's more hormone sensitive, sorry. And but again, I eat much more fruit and vegetables. Fish, I was not very fond of fish actually. It stinks. That was how I thought, but now I eat it at least twice in a week.
Okay.
Meat, yes, not very often. And I make sure that I exercise regularly. But before, it's not that I had a bad diet.
Okay.
All right. Maybe a little bit less vegetables, maybe more sweet. I have a sweet tooth, and I still have that one, I admit it, but I control myself. And exercise is a must because it makes me feel better anyway.
So I'd like to ask, what advice would you give to someone who has just been diagnosed of breast cancer?
Well, changing the diet when you've been diagnosed breast cancer definitely doesn't help. So the first advice I will give is you have to start young, at a young age, to have a healthy life, which means eating healthy, also the stinky fish, not smoking, little alcohol, and exercise. So be a sporty person from a young age. But when you are diagnosed, the advice that I will give is to trust that you are in good hands. So be with a good doctor, with a good oncologist if you need the chemotherapy, and be extra healthy during this period. Fight it in the sense, even if you're weak, exercise. Even if you're not hungry, eat healthy food. And be positive, because that's the key. If you think positive, if you have a purpose in life that you want to live for, you will definitely make it.
If you have a purpose in life that you want to live for, you will definitely make it. These are some really strong words. Some prevention tips for breast cancer: maintain a healthy weight, lower alcohol consumption, avoid smoking, exercise, eat a healthy diet, perform regular breast examination. This is the only way you could tell if there's an abnormality in your breast. Also perform mammograms annually if you're 30 years and above. And also breastfeed your babies, guys. Breastfeeding is one of the prevention method. Above all, early detection is key. How has life after survival been for you? Has everything gone back to normal or something changed about you?
Well, definitely everything went back to normal in the surface. So you try to bring again normality to your life. I've always been a very energetic and active person. I needed to be busy again, and so that's why I founded Akakapa. I think the bottom line is that I needed to have something to do, but everything goes back to normal, but there is always like a threshold here in your mind, and you are always here and there. Every time that you have a symptom, or somebody in the family is not 100% well, then your mind goes to the dark side, let's put it like that. So trying to always overcome that, it can be a bit challenging. So that's the real normality.
Madam Yolande, Akakapa has a pink initiative going on. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, this year for our social responsibility, we decided to help other women by spreading the voice about what breast cancer is, so to raise awareness. and in particular to make more women know that early detection saves lives. So having the breast checked regularly is key to prevent breast cancer, or breast cancer to be more serious than it could. So we are now launching the campaign. We prepared during the month of October, and we are partnering with a hospital specialized here in Ghana about breast cancer, and we will from the beginning of November to the end of the year put together as many women who cannot afford it to have their breast examined at this hospital with a mammogram or an ultrasound, depending on the age. So we are working with donors who contribute to this, and Akakapa as a company will play its role. So we hope this way we can help as many women as possible.
Okay, so I would like to find out if there's any woman out there who cannot afford these mammograms or ultrasounds, how can they get through to you?
So they can reach out to us on social media, on our Instagram page, send us a private message.
Can you please tell us your Instagram handle?
Our Instagram handle is akakkapagana, and it's spelled AKKAKAPPA Ghana.
Okay.
And
so this will be on the screen.
Right, and leave your name, your telephone number, where you live, and your age, and then we are putting together a list, and you'll be contacted probably towards the end of November. So this examination will happen the last 2 weeks before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, if any donor out there wants to collaborate with you, how do they get through to you?
Well, I hope that this message and the campaign that we are running on our social media will touch the heart of many other women, and hopefully men as well, and that we will get as many donors as possible. They can also write to us on the same social media handle. We'll give them the details where the donation can be made, and it doesn't matter. A donation doesn't mean to be a large donation. Everybody can contribute in the little way to help somebody else. I've seen horrible things because a woman cannot have a breast checked, doesn't have the financial means to see a doctor, and when it's too late, there is nothing to do, and that women, children, and family is destroyed by the experience. So I think it should really touch everybody's heart, and everybody should try and make a little effort to contribute to this.
No amount is too small, guys. Thank you so much for this initiative. I mean, you've been there, you've seen the struggles, and you are helping other women out there who cannot afford. That's very thoughtful of you. Thank you so much for speaking to us today. Before you leave us, since our channel is mostly about food, we'd like you to tell us what your favorite Italian food is. Maybe we'll try it on the channel someday.
This is not very healthy. But the best Italian food, above all, is the ice cream. Definitely.
But here, Italian pizza is the best.
Yes, no, Italian pizza is definitely the best, and it is excellent. I mean, it's really nice. But there are so many nice things, nice dishes in Italy, from ravioli to pasta to pizza, lasagna, and we are very strong with carbohydrates in Italy, so that's what you get the most.
Okay, so can you share one recipe with us? One simple recipe.
One simple recipe. Okay, I think the simplest recipe is our typical penne all'arrabbiata, which is a pasta with a very, depending on the taste, but spicy tomato sauce. You have to use a lot of garlic, a lot of red pepper, in olive oil, you fry a little, and then you add tin tomato, not concentrated tomato, tin tomato.
Okay.
And you cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, a little bit of either parsley, depending what you like most, or basil, of course salt and a little bit more of pepper. You mix it with your pasta that you have to cook al dente, as we say in Italian, which means not overcooked.
Yeah.
And a bit of parmesan, easy and very tasty.
Thank you so much. On that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's content. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, Madam Yolanda, thank you for gracing our channel. We know we are a very small channel, but this is big for us, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mawuena. And I would like to follow this channel now and go make my comments. Maybe I know somebody will come back with the recipe of the penne all'arrabbiata.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
comment
Comment
and
down
like the
below
channel.
and like and follow us. Share with your friends and family. We'll be bringing you more exciting content on the channel. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, guys.
Thank you.